Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience. This is going to be for Monday Night Football, Week 1. We got the Broncos versus the Seahawks. We have a game total of 44. And this game is going to come down to one thing. This game is going to come down to if you trust Geno Smith or not. If you trust Geno Smith, then it's going to be a little bit of a it's gonna be a little bit of a task to make a full lineup for a game script that you may think the way the game is gonna go. If you don't trust Geno Smith, then this becomes a very easy slate. I watched a lot of Geno Smith when he was on the Jets. I just watched a lot of tape of him taking snaps on the Seahawks. And I honestly watched video of him optimistic, trying to find somehow to play him, to say that, he has a chance, or, he'll be low owned. I really did want to play him, but I can't play Geno Smith in a showdown slate because I don't believe he'll produce enough points to help me win. He's not that good. He never was good. He wasn't good on the Jets. He wasn't good on Seattle. And that's what this whole slate comes down to. For the most part on these showdown slates, you know where the production is coming from. If you could take out a quarterback, that opens up money, that opens up a defense for the other team, that opens up a lot of things. I'm playing a few single entry lineups, not playing a million lineups, not sprinkling Geno Smith into a few lineups. I'm just fading them. That's just me. If you have confidence in Geno Smith, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? He might have a good game. You never know. The Denver's defense might wet the bed. But, DFS is about probability. And the probability of Geno Smith having a very good game, hitting his receivers, not turning the ball over, not getting sacked, not getting hurt, the probability of that happening is not high. As far as captain, it's very easy to say Russell Wilson. I like Jerry Jeudy. Cortland, I guess you just pick one of the, if you want to be different, you pick one of the receivers for Denver. Then pair him with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is a lock for me, especially if I'm playing a few lineups. I'm thinking receiver at captain with Wilson. The running backs for Denver are going to be running a platoon, so I'm not really excited to be playing them. You know what I'm saying? Williams and Gordon are going to be splitting. They're going to be splitting snaps. Actually, they're not even going to be splitting. There's going to be 3 of them. So I really don't even want to play any of the running backs. I might play Gordon if I have to. But to play Javonte Williams at 15, he would be, if I played him in the flex, he would be 10K, 10.2K, and you're splitting snaps? Nah. I need somebody that's going to, have snaps for themselves. I always like Jerry Jeudy. What we have here. This is last season when he was healthy. Fantasy points: 5, 5, 9, 11, 4, 11, 12, 7, 13. Now that's when he was healthy. Let's just run through Cortland real quick. Honestly, what they did last year doesn't matter to me. New quarterback, new things happening. I just wanted to just a little bit of understanding, or give you guys a little bit of an understanding of who these guys are, especially for the newer players that are not too familiar with last year's stats from these guys. 2, 9, 7, 3, 1, 3, 3, 4, 3. Jesus Christ, 6, 11. So he started off last year very good. 27, 8, 7, 28, 23, and then it got progressively worse. I'll tell you this though. Russell Wilson will get these guys the ball. I'm very confident about that. I've watched a lot of Russell Wilson. He will get them the ball. If you think Russell Wilson is going to have some rushing touchdowns, if you think that's going to happen, play him at captain. If you think he's going to get his touchdowns through the air, then put one of his receivers at captain. Last year, let's see how many receiving touchdowns he had. Not many. One. He had one all year. So I'll probably put Russell Wilson in the flex and pray that you get the receiver correct. If you want to win, you want to win big money. I'll play Jerry Jeudy, the captain. Actually, if you got a pair of balls on you, you play Broncos defense. I have no confidence in Geno Smith. None. Zero. I think he's going to get smacked around, sacked around, intercepted. From all the video I've seen of Geno Smith, I'm not going to say he only targets one receiver. He has synergy with Metcalf. He does have synergy with Metcalf, and he likes to dump off the ball a lot to the wide receivers and to the tight ends. Geno Smith is not useless, but is he going to give us enough fantasy points to win? That's what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we need him. A quarterback, you should be looking for a lot of points from your quarterback. Top tier, one of the highest fantasy players in your game, and you're not going to get that from Geno Smith more than likely. That's why I'm fading him. I like the Broncos at captain. I like for them to smash Geno Smith. Then I could run Jerry Jeudy. I could run Russell Wilson. I could probably even get in Cortland Sutton, because I don't want to play the running back committee. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get into tight end, you can. I'm going to just call him Albert O, but I ain't saying his last name. You can get in the kicker. If you want to get in McManus, you can, 4,200. You got a lot of Denver's offense covered. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go that route and you just run it back with somebody from Seattle, I prefer Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? That this lineup right here is how I'm feeling right now, because I have no confidence in Geno Smith. The media is gonna make it seem like Geno Smith has a chance to maybe lead Seattle to a win. I don't think so. I'm not buying it. If you're a DFS veteran, you know better. You know that he's not good. So you're not, a casual, not really paying attention, or really set up to watch this game like it's a close game, or like Geno Smith is good. Geno Smith is not good. You are what you repeatedly do. Geno Smith has repeatedly been bad. Why, for this game, he's good? Why would he be good? So I'm just fading him, making it easy on myself. If I was playing 10 lineups, maybe I might put him in that 10th one, but I can't honestly say I would do that, because I'd be lying. The only real question we have right now is, do you or do you not play these the running back committee from Denver. If they get a lead, if Denver gets a lead, maybe they start, they do what Tampa Bay does, run Fournette down your throat. Maybe they do that. Maybe you might need Javonte Williams, but I'll be okay fading him also. He's a big number to be in a committee. I want my fantasy producers to not be sharing anything. You understand what I'm saying? I like Penny from Seattle. If you were gonna play Geno Smith, this is what I would run. I would run a Metcalf up top. I'd run Geno. I'd run his running back because, like I said, he likes dumping off in the backfield. So I do Penny. I'd run it back with Russell. I'd get who can I get? Fant. No, Fant's on Seattle. Alex O. Do I do Alex O? You want to do KJ Hamler if he plays. He's going to be the third wide receiver for Denver. You can. If you're confident in him, you can. You can do Alex O, the tight end. I do Alex O, and then I'd probably still be able to get a kicker in. You can still get a kicker in. Which one do you want? If you're really playing Geno Smith like you think he's going to score points, then go ahead, go all the way, get Seattle's kicker. So you're going Metcalf, you're going Geno Smith, you're going Rashad Penny. You run it back with Russell Wilson and his tight end Albert O, and then you have Jason Myers as a kicker. But this lineup is for people that have confidence in Geno Smith. If you want to run it like that. But that's kind of where I'm going. I'm not going to be all over the place, and I have an idea of how I think the game is going to go and the players that I want to focus on. Javonte Williams being the second highest salary player, being in the committee, it doesn't really, tickle my pickle. You know what I'm saying? Last year, 5, 8, 14, 8, 11, 9, 17, 6, 14, 6, 20, 32, 21, 12, 10, 4, 8 fantasy points. Listen, like I said, I'm playing a few lineups. In one of them, I played Javonte Williams, probably Melvin Gordon. I've had a lot of success with Melvin Gordon in the past. I'm just saying that they're not going to be my first choices. I'd rather the receivers with Russell Wilson, and running it back with Metcalf. Metcalf is kind of a lock for me because if Seattle's going to do anything, it's going through Metcalf. If you're running a Geno Smith lineup, you're running out of money, play Lockett. If Lockett gets that ball and a little bit of space, he's gone. So my player pool is very tight. You know what I'm saying? So just, showdown slate, get a game script in your head, and pick the players that's going to go along with your game script. That's the best I could tell you. If you think Geno Smith is good, include him. If you don't think Geno Smith is good, fade him. Just don't forget about Metcalf or Lockett, because if Seattle does anything, it's going to be one of those two. I've never seen a Seattle game where Metcalf or Lockett were influential. I've seen them go one or the other go off. Very rarely both at the same time, so I wouldn't put both in one lineup. But it's always been one or the other. So I think that's that on DraftKings. I'm not gonna sit here and sell you players that I'm not confident about. I like Noah Fant. If you're playing a Geno Smith lineup, Noah Fant is fine. Noah Fant is a good tight end. If you want to play Noah Fant without Geno Smith, you can. If you want to play him as a one-off, play him with Metcalf, you can. But Geno Smith is a fade for me. Kickers are in play. you're looking at a defensive game, you want to play the defenses, that's fine too. Russell Wilson ain't no spring chicken himself, so I'm looking for a low-scoring game, defensive game. But I do favor the offense of Denver. Okay, let's go to FanDuel. If you're new, welcome. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. And if you want my up-to-date optimal lineup, check out my Patreon, link in the description. If you need a day pass for Monday Night Football and baseball, you can DM me on Twitter, and I'll get you going. For a day pass or a week pass, since it's the beginning of the week. FanDuel's gonna probably be the same thing. Prices look a bit correct. Javonte Williams is priced up. Probably going Broncos, MVP. Wilson. Running it back with Metcalf. I want to get one of these receivers. Cortland Sutton. Maybe I play one with Sutton and one with Judy. Let's do Judy because he's cheaper. That leaves us $9,500. Then we could get the kicker. So that's your Denver. That's my Denver lineup. This is my Denver lineup. I got the defense. I got Russell. I got Judy. I got the kicker, McManus. I got Metcalf coming back. And I'm just hoping that Geno Smith gets smashed. You know what I'm saying? Geno Smith gets smashed, throws interceptions. I'm looking good. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm looking at this. I'm making it. I'm making a stand, and that's that. I'm not going to be all over the place. If you're a Geno Smith believer, then we're going to do what we did on DraftKings. We're going to run Metcalf. If you think that Geno Smith is a running quarterback, you can play Geno Smith up top. You can do that. And then you can put in Metcalf. Then we could do Noah Fant. Boom. See what I did there? 9K. Noah Fant. Run the tight end. I do like one of the running backs with him, though. I like Penny with him because, like I said, he likes to dump the ball off. But he could also dump the ball off to the tight end. So it still makes sense. Then we get let's get some Denver. Let's come back with Denver. Russell Wilson, 17. I don't think this is gonna work, but maybe. Let's see. Let's see who we could get for 7K. I think that if you run a Geno Smith lineup without Russell Wilson, you're probably gonna lose. So let's do this. Let's take out Metcalf on FanDuel. Let's put in Lockett. Now we have a few more bucks to play with. You have Jason Mayers. You got Albert O. You want to play Travis Homer. You can. You want to play Will Disley. Have at it. I'd probably go Jason Myers. If you think Russell Wilson, first of all, no. I was going to say if you think Russell Wilson's going to shit the bed, play Seattle defense, but that's not going to happen. There's no way Geno Smith is going to have a good game and Russell Wilson is going to have a bad game. That's not going to happen. So let's just go with the kicker. So you'll run Geno Smith, Tyler Lockett. You can flip them if you want. Put Tyler Lockett at MVP. You run Noah Fant with Geno Smith. You run it back with Russell Wilson by himself. And then you run Jason Myers to get those extra points and those field goals. That's a game script. You see what I'm saying? So figure out how you think this game is going to go. Remember that it's a low-scoring game. Remember that Geno Smith sucks. And that should help guide you until building the winning lineup. Listen, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a profitable week 1. And if you need help with the lineups, if you need help with the lineup builds, then DM me on Twitter and I'll get you going, or you just go straight to the Patreon in the description and do what you gotta do. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Ciao.